Hey guys, welcome back. This is Lionias with the Let's Play of Soul Blazer. From last time, we just missed level 7, and here it is. We just hit level 7. So to the next level, we need 4,500 experience. We are 5 strength and 4 defense. And we now have 2 souls. So let's keep making some progress, and we'll get to the next part of the shrine. How many layers do we have? We have Lost Side of Marsh. We have 5 monsters layers remaining in this section of the game. And there's 1. What I neglected to do right there, guys, was my grinding, of course. So you guys could leave me some comments down below and yell at me a little bit. Lionias released a dog. Okay, so let's find out where these dragons are. We do have this flower creature here. Come on. Alright, dragon. So there's 1 grind dragon, there's 2 grind dragon, and there's 3 grind dragon. And if you remember from last time, we did seal off, or we released this layer to be sealed. So let's do that. Oh, excellent. Now we have our pathway back to our hub, so we can do this, which also reloads the map and releases more grind dragons. It's all coming around. So let's grind out some more of these dragons, and that flower appears as well to let us grind a bit. And the flower itself gives us 8. That little bug that it released gave us 6 experience, so that is 14 experience per kill of that flower. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Kill off these creatures. Man, they just keep spawning. They won't go away. 1 more? I think this is it. Yep. Excellent. So that'll bring us into the next part of our run into the Fire Shrine with 5 monsters layers. Let's fight through the Fire Shrine. And now we've got some ghosts. We also have some more metal creatures. So as I said in the previous video, when we got our new sword, it will not kill metal creatures, but it will temporarily paralyze them. So let's release that layer. Lionias released a dog. We have another dog at what looks to be a bar of some sort. These animals are pretty well refined. Got some lizard men coming our way. These guys aren't too scary. They run at you, but they don't have any real attacks. Just as soon as they release from their invincibility, strike them down. That releases a set of stairs to a lower level, and we have some more lizard men here. Alright, take care of these lizard men. And what do we release? A treasure chest. Inside that chest, Lionias received a medical herb. Take notes, guys, so that you don't make the same mistakes I do. You don't want to keep collecting medical herbs from the chests. Leave them be just in case you need them for later. Let's go down to the lower level. And inside this chest, nothing. Absolutely nothing. It is a decoy. But we have some lizard men that we can fight here. And a ghost. If you have played Illusion of Gaia, you will recognize that ghost head. They are prominent in a certain section of the game. We will play through that later, so I don't want to reveal too much to you if you have not played that one yet. But all these games are interconnected in semi-vague sort of ways. They're all excellent games. This one, Illusion of Gaia and Terra Enigma. So I do hope you will join me when we play through those 2 games. Let's see what this monster layer will release. Lionias released a mole. Lots of moles in this area of the game. Did we miss anything over here? Nope. So, let's go back. This little walkway here is interesting because it does heat up. So if you walk on it when it is red, you will take damage. You don't want to do that. But you do want to seal off this monster layer and release this creature. Lioness released a squirrel. So part of that trio gang. Hopefully we'll get that last one pretty soon here. Take the upper path, and they both go to the same place. Before we go right, let's go left and see what we can accomplish over here. We have some lizard men on a rather large, hot platform. So, we're going to try to do this quickly. Excellent. And the next one we can get all the way over before it gets too hot to walk on. And kill some lizard men. Seal off that layer to release a jewel. I wonder what this jewel is going to have for us. I really don't want to take unnecessary damage from this platform, so I will just wait until it cools down and allows me to walk over it. But this gem, let's see, here, take this. Light Arrow Magic. Would you like to return to Greenwood? Let's stay. We don't need to go back quite yet. Come back to me whenever you feel like returning to Greenwood. We have a new set of magics. Let's see what that one does. It requires 8 gems and shoots light arrows in all directions. Let's give it a go. And this is what it will look like when we shoot the arrow, like such. It's a pretty powerful magic, and it does use a lot of gems. We're not going to use it so much right now, so that we don't waste our gems. We've got a nice layer up here. This is where the lizard men start to get a little bit more creative because they can disappear, teleport, and move into any of the 4 major directions. So we have to be a little bit more careful of our attacks. But they are giving us 15 experience points each, so I think we can handle it. And when we seal that one off, we get a extension of the path to our right. We'll take that, and hopefully not get burned. Once we get up there, it looks like we have some more disappearing lizard men that we can seal off. So we'll take care of them in short order. We also have some of these metal guys, which I am not a fan of. But keep notes as to where all the metal creatures are, because later in the game you will get a sword that can take care of them, but you have to remember to come back and do it so that you get, first, more levels, you do a little bit of grinding, and you get to release all the creatures. And isn't that what we're here for? We're releasing the creatures because they had been stolen unjustly. And that one will extend at that final hot platform. That hot platform does have a break halfway through it, which we will be making use of. It would be close. You can get almost to the very end of this platform without taking damage, but the last 2 or 3 steps, you will take some damage. So, to avoid, again, unnecessary damage, we just will take that little break. Lioness found 100 gems. This light arrow magic, again, will not damage these metal guys. The only thing that will damage them is that metal sword, which we will get much later in the game. We'll take the left path right here, go all the way over, and fight through this monster's layer of firemen. Literal firemen. And these lizard guys to our left are not disappearing on us, so we don't need to worry about that, and I might be able to just do that. Those particular lizard men only give 12 experience, whereas the disappearing lizard men will give 15 experience apiece. Lioness released a mole into the wild. The Greenwood is starting to get more populated with the animals, and and soon we'll have all of them released. This Monsters Lair will release what? Lionias released a deer. It does not look like we can get over to that side yet, though, so we still have some exploring that we need to do. How many layers do we have left? 2. One of them will belong to those metal creatures, and we cannot release that quite yet. One of them should be around here, and we will do a little bit of exploring before we proceed to the next area. Lionias found 60 gems. They're certainly generous with the gems here. I think they're assuming that we're going to be using our brand new magic since we got it. But we just don't need it all that much right now. We are going to go take this upper path. Try not to take too much damage from these lizards in the process. Bait them to the right, take them to the left, and hit them with the corner of your sword. Lionias released a bird. There's a bird sleeping in front of Turbo's gravestone. Oh, man. Well, that's a bit of a spoiler. We now know that Turbo is dead. I guess it's not a spoiler. It is revealed through the game. I could have revealed that to you sooner, but that would be a spoiler. And I'm really not in the business of revealing spoilers. I'm in the business of playing through a game so that you guys can enjoy it along with me. So let's see what the next level of the Fire Shrine has to offer before going back to the Greenwood. That sleeping bird, of course, we can use our Dream Rod on it, and we will figure out what's going on in that bird's head. But before we do that, we are going to take a break. So thank you again for joining me on this Let's Play. I hope you're enjoying it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check out the other videos that I have with the Radical Dreamers, and I will see you next time when we continue Soul Blazer.